All right, both competitors get fired up by their woodsman. All right, here we go. We're about to get digging in. All right, this first pass, each woodsman is going to push only as much as they need to keep the saw digging into the wood. Round one clearly goes to the 335. Soft hand Steve, I guess, can operate all right. Yeah. All right, now we're going to do the tug up. Yeah, put a nice little tug on the log. We're digging in nicely. Both saws pretty evenly pitched. Oh no, it looks like the Poulan Pro is going to be stretching its legs out there a little bit, gaining a little bit of steam, a little momentum. Oh, there we go. Yeah, round two again. The Poulan Pro. And then finally, round three. We're going to dig in the dogs. We call this the vice grip. We really put a chokehold on that log and really squeeze it till we get what we're looking for. That's right. We're working its way down the shaft. That Poulan Pro is really pretty heating it up, yeah? The old Craftsman just can't quite hang with it. That chrome bore has no friction, and boy, it allows that revs to get up there. All right. Now there we go. Well, the wind goes. Oh, what was that? Benford bad boy. He is pissed. I tell you, I know this guy. I know him a little bit, and I tell you what's going to happen with this. I can tell you, he's going to build that little black magic. I guarantee that. He's going to come back for round two. He's going to be looking for some revenge. All right, there we go. So the goal was achieved. I got the bare bore 54cc to outperform the chrome bore, which was really that and learning, a learning experience were my only real goals. So I mean, I definitely know that I can do better. I think my biggest mistake on this saw was polishing the top of that piston. So if you go back through the videos, I've got a playlist that's just Poulan high tops. And all of this series of Poulans, it's everything that I've done with them, all on that one playlist. And so you'll probably be able to find where when I got this saw. I bought it off eBay. But the big deal is what I was doing with that piston is I thought it was flat. And I started sanding the top of that piston just to remove the carbon and stuff. And then my OCD kicked in. And I continued to sand and continued to sand and continued to sand. And I sanded that damn piston for like, seriously, 45 minutes until I got the whole top of it flat and shiny, which means that it was very much domed. Well, whenever I flattened that piston, I took away the dome, and that's probably the number one reason why it doesn't have as much compression as I feel like it should. It still has fine compression, don't get me wrong, but I was aiming for higher compression. So she still runs fine, fired off, no problem. So anyways, yeah, good little saw. The bar is off of my old Husqvarna 435. It's a 16-inch bar. The reason I'm not sending the 20-inch bar is because I would have to send a bigger box, and I'm already going to have to send this thing a long ways. I'm trying to keep the price down. But anyways, and you know, a 16-inch bar for this little guy, it's going to rip. It should run really, really nice for you. So it is a semi-chisel low kickback chain. That sucks, but that's what I've got to give you. And what else can I tell you? Oh, I definitely think that there's more in this if you let it breathe better. I definitely think that muffler mod that I did with the interior tube is holding it back. If I was keeping it, I would cut that out. But that's up to you. It's nice and quiet the way it is, and it's good. Also, the air filter on these, it's got the flock filter, and if you did something and added a better air filter setup, you'd have to fabricate and get in there and mod something. And you remove the restriction from the or from the muffler, I think it'd run even better. But as it is, it's good, and I'm happy with it, and it's going to go to its new home. So I took all the names, and I put them in a little bowl. There was about 30 names. Put them in a little bowl, and I rolled this around in my mind forever. As in, I just pick one at random, and all this stuff. But all of y'all are at random. I don't know any of you. And I reckon that you're all telling the truth and you're broke and can't buy another one. But it's highly possible that some of you guys are, half broke and could buy another one but don't want to. Whatever it is, I don't know. I don't know your situation. All I can do is do my part, which is get a good running saw and offer it up to someone who seems to need a saw. So I was going to draw names out of a hat, basically. But then I just kept on. The axe giveaway that I did went to a fella who was going to customize it. That was a $250 axe. I know not a lot of people on the channel care about axes, but it was a genuine Norland Trailblazer axe. And this guy was like, oh, it's going to be great. I'm going to restore it, and I'll do videos for it and send you pictures. It'll be awesome. Well, I ain't heard shit from that guy. Which is fine. I did an axe giveaway, and that's fine. But that did kind of weigh on me a little bit, and I'm a little pissy about that. I am, yeah, it's a little bit self-seeking, I suppose, for me to be like, here, take this saw, but I want you to say thanks a lot. Anyways, but whatever, I don't care. This is my saw that I am giving to someone who says that they're a broke ass. I'm going to give it to somebody that's going to make some videos of it. It's going to Dylan Cordova. Dylan has some videos on YouTube. I mean, he ain't got no channel yet, but it ain't about that. I don't care about. I've got all the subscribers I need because I've reached 1,000. So this isn't a subscriber hunt for me. This is just simply wanting to help out somebody that could use a good saw. And I want to see it run. That's going to be cool for me. And that guy, Dylan, what's his channel? I think it's called West Coast Woodyard. That's it. West Coast Woodyard. He's got wood all over the place. I mean, there's tons of wood. And so it's going to get used. And he's trying to make a channel, so I'm going to get to see it used. So I am happy about that. And all I can do as far as does he really truly need it or not? I mean, does anybody that signed up for it? I would assume that every one of them did. Every one of them were being honest, and so that's the only thing I can go off of. They said they need it. I'm sure they need it. Let's give it to somebody that at least I know I'm going to actually see it run and see how long it lasts, see if it breaks, that kind of stuff. So that's it. Dylan, it's yours, buddy. So, anyways, that's it. You got to get in contact with me. Oh, my email is definitely working now. Bodie@woodsmanessentials.com. And send me an email with your address, and I'll send this off to you, buddy. Getting a decent little chainsaw. It's ugly. It's ugly. Do not expect this thing to look pretty whenever you get it. It is an ugly saw, But it's a big hodgepodge of a bunch of different parts from different machines, and it should work out right for you. Congratulations. And you better make some videos of it. You don't have to go, wow, it's awesome, or I ain't looking for that crap. I want to see what you really think. I know specifically how this compares to a 346 XP. I know exactly how it compares to a 346 XP. I've ran them side by side. Well, mine's a Johnson Red 2153. So, but, it's a decent little saw. And I'm not going to tell you yet if it'll outrun the 346 XP. I'll probably do that in a whack off. I don't know. Maybe I will, maybe I won't. But don't expect too much. You're saying your last saw was a 365 that it's blown up or whatever. This ain't going to produce that kind of performance. But it's going to be a great limbing saw for you. All right, I've rambled enough.